high-end gaming laptop can run the Unreal Engine 5 demo that we just saw better than the PlayStation 5. Let's get into it. Skip it up and that up. So a few days ago, Epic Games showed off the Unreal Engine 5 running on the PlayStation 5. And it was impressive. They showed off technologies like Lumen, which is a fully dynamic global illumination solution that immediately reacts to scene and light changes, and we saw where the ceiling fell down and light started coming through. It looked very realistic and natural. And Nanite virtualized micropolygon geometry frees artists to create as much geometric detail as the eye can see. And they said that you could do this using Unreal Engine 5 without, hurting the frame rate too much, and they went into a whole bunch of detail. If you want the video, I'll have it linked below in the description, and yes, I quoted from UnrealEngine.com for both Nanite and Lumen. Now, the demo looked very impressive. The lighting looked very realistic. The textures and detail that you saw on the rocks in the cave were mind-blowing, but there's a catch to how the demo ran on the PlayStation 5. It ran at 1440p, it did not run at 4K, and the frame rate was about 30 FPS, and it was a dynamic resolution on the PS5. And hardware-accelerated ray tracing will be supported in Unreal Engine 5, but the tech demo they showed for Unreal Engine 5 on the PS5, all these 5s, it didn't actually show ray tracing. There was no hardware-accelerated ray tracing in that demo. Now, the PlayStation 5's AMD GPU is going to have compute performance of 10.28 teraflops, okay? I'm bringing that up because what I'm about to say about this RTX laptop running the same Unreal Engine 5 demo is going to be surprising. Now, keep in mind, AMD compute performance is not equal to NVIDIA compute performance. It's not an apples-to-apples comparison. I understand that. Now, the mobile NVIDIA chip that ran this exact same Unreal Engine 5 demo has a RTX 2080 mobile in there, an NVIDIA RTX 2080 mobile, and that has compute performance of 9.4 teraflops. So on paper, it has less compute performance than the PlayStation 5's AMD GPU. But guess what? It could run that Unreal Engine 5 demo at the same resolution with a higher frame rate. And this was confirmed by Epic Games themselves. Our goal is that the graphic quality, like this demo, we want to make it run at 60 FPS on next-gen consoles. But now we do not reach that goal. Now it's 30 FPS. Our target is 60 FPS. That is also why we can't release it now. And I can assure you that we can run this demo in our notebook, in editor, not cooked. It even can get 40 FPS. And they found out later on that notebook, that gaming notebook they were running on had an RTX 2080 mobile in there. Now keep in mind, this Unreal Engine tech demo they just showed off wasn't taking full advantage of the PlayStation 5's super fast solid-state drive. That may be another reason why they weren't hitting 60 FPS and higher resolutions, or it was a dynamic resolution that most of the time hit 1440p on the PS5. So I wouldn't be too concerned about next gen. Look, that demo looked impressive, man. And the tech that we're getting in these next gen consoles is impressive. And then like I said to you before, I know I'm a broken record with this, I was not as impressed with the hardware that we got when the base PS4 and Xbox One came out, where even if that demo only runs at 1440p 60 on the PlayStation 5, it still looks a hell of a lot better than anything we got with the current generation, mostly. So if things are only going to look better from here on out, okay, or even if games take a while to look like that demo, we're going to get some good-looking games, man. And the hardware that we have in these next-gen consoles is no joke, especially if, I'm hearing rumors now that the Xbox Series X may launch at $400. There's a lot of grunt, 12-plus teraflops of compute performance, Zen 2 chip, both in PS5 and the Xbox Series X are going to have Zen 2 chips. I've talked about the specs before. That's a hell of a gaming PC for $400 if that's what they end up launching it at. So I'll believe that when I see it, but even if it's $500 or $500 and change, there's a lot of hardware in there for a low price. So I'm really excited for next generation. I'm excited, even if you're a PC gamer and don't care about next-gen consoles, this should excite you because that means that PC games are going to start looking better. So this isn't all bad news. So even though running 1440p, dynamic resolution 30, if you go back and look at that demo, there's nothing, at least that I have seen, that looks as good on current-gen consoles. So I'm still excited for the specs of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and I think you should be too. This is Rich of ReviewtechUSA signing out. Have a good one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a ReviewtechUSA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.
Why do people have to fanboy and lose their minds? Now rumors are that there is a 2070 notebook with a 2070 that ran the fire-ass demo. Wondering if Tim Sweeney, Epic, will comment on this, because everyone's saying that he debunked this. He didn't debunk that the demo ran on a PC, a laptop. Always rumors, it's not a rumor. Actually, the stream is publicly available by Epic officials in China. The demo ran at 1440p, 40 FPS, and they mentioned that the dependency on SSD is way over exaggerated. I have the stream and timestamps on my profile. I'm a guest Sony marketing deal. They play the demo on the stream. Tim Sweeney says, did you see the MP4 in the title bar? Are you disputing the native Chinese speakers who translated the video, as well as resetera.com? I didn't know the threat existed. Thanks to it, just had a crude translation from a friend. No problem, mate. Really waiting for the shitstorm when this news hits YouTube and mainstream media, like false advertising, both Epic and Sony. I think it's possible marketing deal, which I have no problem with, and bearing in mind, I just wish I was publicly disclosed. Jeff is particularly to blame too. One place is saying one thing, another place is saying something. It's really messy. And Tim Sweeney replies with, what's the problem? We showed the demo on PlayStation 5. I said in Jeff Stream, the PS5 is an amazing storage architecture. We said the Nana and Lumen tech will support PS5, Xbox Series X, and high-end PC. The EG team said something about 2070, but I don't speak Mandarin. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. He didn't debunk. He's not even sure what's going on in China. So for everyone saying that he's debunking that it ran on a PC, it's not accurate. Like, stop fanboying for 1 second and just think, why would I put out a video and why would articles be put out? Yeah, sometimes videos are wrong and sometimes articles are wrong and sometimes I'm wrong. But he's not even sure what's going on there. So that demo very well could have been running on a laptop with a 2080. Please just, like, stop for a second.